this trend is going to continue until we do something to eliminate that pressure. Since the 70s, we've been told there's all kinds of imminent problems that are coming. One of them is that we're running out of oil. We were also supposed to go through an ice age, as well as the earth was supposed to be overpopulated and everyone's starving to death by now. Right now, a lot of it's getting recycled, but we're back into running out of oil again. Every year we actually find more oil deposits. The amount is going up. For those of you who say that we are using our resources too fast, oil is the one that they're usually talking about. What else are we going to do with oil? If you don't use oil for fuel, it's just going to sit in the ground. You're not going to use it for swimming or drinking. It doesn't make any sense not to use the oil. We will find alternative ways of producing energy. None that are realistic are available right now without massive grants and subsidies and everything else, but the time will come, probably very shortly. If we continue on the road that we're on right now, where our government just continuously blames someone else, I fear that we're going to fall into an economic populist view where we believe whatever benefits us the most. It doesn't benefit me to pay $4 a gallon for gas, but it doesn't benefit me to believe that there's a massive conspiracy at the heart of it either. We need to actually fix the problem, and the government isn't doing that right now. One of my fears is that they try to put a price cap on oil again. I've already started reading people talking about this kind of intervention. This is what happened in the late 70s, early 80s under Jimmy Carter. An absolute fiasco. Which brings me to my next point. On this slide you'll see some of the money that's actually being made by the government as opposed to what's being made by the oil companies. You can see here that the government far outstrips the profits that the oil companies are making. Now, in about 2007, they were getting fairly close, so I'm assuming at this point that the government is actually bringing in less money than the corporations are. But then again, the corporations are the one doing all the work. There's a lot of work getting the crude out of the ground and bringing it all the way over here to you from wherever it may be, whether it's in an ocean, 7 miles underground, in a tundra somewhere. They are the ones that are providing that service. The government is not. They're simply taxing it, and it's complete profit for them. However, there are some things that we can do. Number one, we need to start drilling where we can drill. Instead of making it so it's impossible for anyone to get any work done, make it so that we actually can drill, so we can increase our supply, thus shifting that supply curve and bringing the price equilibrium back down. The next thing to do is to make nuclear power plants, which are very safe, very secure. France uses it for a very large percentage of their power needs. That's another step we can take. For all the people that you hear about dying in a nuclear accident, there's probably many, many times that have died in a coal mine somewhere trying to get the power for us the way that we currently are getting it. That is to eliminate all these taxes that are heaped on top of all these companies. Giving a tax break isn't enough. Make it so it's absolute profit when they go in and they find something that's usable. They have to be well-defined parameters, not political parameters, hard parameters like an engineer would use. If you're past a certain point, if something doesn't adhere to some standard, you cut it off. They don't get a tax break. If it does, they get a tax break. Non-tax, the profit as well. Make it so they're raking in as much money from that as they are from the oil. I hope that this video has helped to clear some issues. I'm sure that there's a lot of questions I left unanswered, but it's already too long. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to leave another message shortly. Thank you.